Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bazil. Welcome to WildStar Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and/or stalking. I have no idea. But speaking of stalking, that's the class I play as the stalker. I had jokes. So I do apologize for the lack of content in the last 3 weeks. I believe it's been. It feels longer, but hard drives crashed. Got a new job. Had to cope with that and kind of get adjusted to the sleeping schedule. But everything's okay. Hard drives are back to normal, so yay! This week in WildStar Wednesday, we're going to be talking about hitting level 50, bots, looking forward, and update on what the channel is going to be about and what is to come. So let's get started. So hitting level 50, I did that yesterday, which was July 15th. That will be the day that lives in infamy. That's better known as my character's birthday from now on. You have to get me presents now. And I once I hit level 50, it was like I didn't have to like really rush anymore. Like I felt really kind of pressured to hit level 50 for some reason. Because like all my guildies were hitting level 50, and I was like, oh man, I'm falling behind. But you know, part of that had to do with the hard drive crashing and all that fun stuff. So that really couldn't be helped. But there was definitely a huge wave of, okay, now I can just relax, take a small break, and just kind of enjoy the game. Because I almost hit level 50 in beta, or I should say I did hit level 50 in beta on my stalker, but I never did anything else past that. Which there really wasn't anything else past that except for the rating. There wasn't any attunements or anything, so there's that. But the main reason I want to talk about this is I want to encourage you guys, those of you who haven't hit level 50, there really is no rush. The attunement process takes months unless you're someone who gets paid to do that kind of stuff, like some of the top world guilds that have gotten world first within less than a month of the game being launched, which is perfectly normal for people like that. So just enjoy the game. Really kind of focus on the lore. The lore is fantastic. The Drusera quests are very, very good. Still not sure why she's not wearing pants, but yeah, I blame Pappy for that one. I think I think he was drinking too much that night, but that's okay. We also love you, Pappy. And I really feel that right now, in the game's current state, once you hit level 50, it becomes kind of the standard, oh, I gotta do dailies, gotta do some grinding, blah, blah, blah. So there really is no rush to hit 50. The only really rush to hit 50 is if you wanted to do PvP, like high-level arenas, which is what I'm going to be doing most of the time because I just enjoy that. So we have this odd kind of love-hate relationship at level 50. Again, I've only been level 50 for a day, but I've already kind of seen, okay, it's more about grinding and dailies and yada yada yada. And if you miss a day of dailies, you feel behind and it's just a mess, which I missed today because it's just been a crazy day. And that's okay because there's really no pressure to hit 50. So I'll really encourage you guys not to rush and just enjoy the game. I know a lot of developers are like going through each zone and just getting everything, and like it's been a month, and some of them have like just hit like level 20 or something like that. Which, for the most part, they're working and not allowed, not being able to play as much as say the average Joe is. But the other part is they're really enjoying the game a lot, which I would again encourage everyone to do. I know I repeated that like 4 times, but it's such an important point. Just enjoy the game. Don't feel rushed to get to level 50 because there's so much content out there. The new Strain patch just dropped. I haven't even delved into that yet because I just hit 50. I'm working on getting some gear and whatnot, and so yeah, guys, don't rush to 50. There really is no rush. You're not missing anything. It'll be there in a month, in 3 months, in 4 months. So just enjoy the game. But let's talk about looking forward real quick as well. Kind of going to switch topics here. The looking forward, I was a little worried at first because, hey, let's be honest, what MMO has really done well a couple months after launch besides World of Warcraft? Some can argue Guild Wars 2 did pretty well. Yeah, they did, but I mean, personally, I just didn't really enjoy it. And a lot of people went from Guild Wars to WildStar, and some of them even went back to Guild Wars because they're doing some pretty cool stuff there now. They're starting to make the content permanent, which is definitely something that they were lacking. But what WildStar's done is they've really allowed the player to kind of still get immersed in the game, even a month, almost a month and a half later, with the strain drop, with just all the patches that are coming out. A lot of really good changes have happened, and the cred system itself really, I think, engages players in a way that other MMOs don't do or don't try to do, because they say, hey, if you play a lot and you're really good at, say, making money, or your guild's really good at making money, you guys all can play for free for the remainder of your lifespan. So I think that in terms of looking forward, WildStar definitely has a long life ahead of itself, mainly because they're pumping out content really, really quickly. Each month is like this huge big drop. We already have had confirmation that the next drop is going to be PvP focused, new battleground, and that kind of stuff, which will be really, really cool. So I think that the game's lifespan at least is going to span 5 years, probably more. I think that we're definitely entering that era of MMOs breaking the mold from World of Warcraft, taking that model, using what works, and putting their own spin on it. Because too many MMOs these days have just kind of went, World of Warcraft works, let's copy it, and then call it something else, like Star Wars: The Old Republic, which even they are starting to do some really, really cool stuff. Like they've added housing, they've added some space combat. So I think companies are starting to finally get that what WildStar did and why it became so popular so quickly is because the word of mouth really helped, the communication really helped, and them breaking the mold while making the mold at the same time, I think, really affected them as well. So looking ahead, WildStar has a very, very bright future. Again, they've said that they've had at least 15 months of content ready and in development still. So I mean, that's crazy. That's a year, almost a year and a half. That's a lot. That's a lot of content. So botting has been an issue as well, and I don't think that it's been that big of an issue. There's been a lot of people saying that it's ruining the economy and it's ruining my crafting experience. And yeah, it sucks that some of your nodes are getting taken. But I mean, in all honesty, they've cracked down on the bots a lot. It's really fun to read I was banned for using an add-on or something, when Bitwise has come out and says, yeah, that's not going to happen, so you're banned for another reason. So the bot situation has definitely been handled. I haven't seen a lot of bots around lately, but I mean, of course, there's always going to be those people that try again. And what's really nice, kind of going back to the cred system, is you can either spend $20 to get gold farming gold, risk your account being compromised, and risk your account being banned because they've caught you gold buying, or you can spend $20 and make at least 4 to 8 platinum, depending on the server you are. I think the highest number right now is almost 8, and I think the lowest number is like 3 on like lower pop servers. So I think that we're definitely going to see a influx in the way that cred affects the botters. There's always going to be those dishonest people that want to buy gold really quickly. But honestly, if you're going to spend the money and really want to buy gold, give it to Carbine. If you enjoy the game and you're hurting for in-game gold, spend the $20, sell it on the credit exchange, and you'll have plenty of money to do stuff with. I mean, even if you just want to get your tunes, your alts or whatnot, some extra cash, it's worth the $20 in my opinion. So that's WildStar Wednesday, and I do hope you guys enjoy the comeback of the show. We do try and keep these under 8 minutes, so real quick, before the 10-minute mark, or it's probably going to go a little bit after, let's go over what the channel's going to entail. We're going to be doing a lot of PvP stuff, PvP breakdown videos. That's where I slow down the combat and really explain what's going on, what I could have done better, what my opponent could have done better. We're going to be doing some duels as well, with some shoutcasting or commentary, like you would see in League of Legends, Dota, StarCraft 2, etc., etc. Going to be doing some collab stuff with a couple YouTube partners, which I'm not going to mention yet because I haven't finalized anything. Ben's going to be helping me out as well, and some of the other videos in terms of shoutcasting and stuff. He's still learning and getting ready for that as well. Going to be doing some tournaments and stuff in the near future, which is going to be featuring duels, because right now Carbine does not allow us to do custom arenas or do any sort of viewing for the arenas. So it's hard to do any sort of 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, unless it's going to be Exile versus Dominion. So we're still working on that. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for the next couple weeks. Got a lot of cool content planned, and do appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. Keyword this week is going to be deck box. I don't know why it's the first thing that popped in my head because I'm looking at it. Tell me how you've used a deck box in a trading card game or a deck box just in general. I don't know. It's the first word that popped in my head. So, all right, guys, that's it. That's all. Take care, everyone. God bless. Have a great day, and see you Nexus. Bye.